It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Ellison, Alana AFS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Stephen Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant, here with your high school baseball broadcast this afternoon. Beautiful weather out here. Chance of rain all day long. Had us a little concerned for a while. But you don't get much better than this. Sunny skies, a slight breeze today. The wind blowing straight out of left field. Anything up in the air to left could carry quite a bit today. There's a pretty stiff breeze going out that direction. On the mound for the Tigers today is going to be Sebastian Doherty, and I'll run down the rest of the starting lineup for you. Batting leadoff today, playing third base will be Ty King. Batting second in left, Maddox Hutchings. Sebastian Doherty, like I mentioned, on the mound, batting third. Carter Easton will be the catcher today, batting cleanup. Our DH in the 5 spot will be Ethan Curl. He'll be hitting for Jackson Rigdon, manning the Keystone for us. Sean Dunn at first base, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Drew Rogers in center field. Carter Krippus will be in right field. Batting eighth and batting ninth will be Parker Sanders over at shortstop. First round of regionals taking on the visiting Marshall Lions. They're going to be leading things off with Mattis. He's the center fielder, followed by McGuire, the shortstop. Francis at third base. The pitcher today is going to be Patton. That's Cade Patton, number 21. Heim at first base. Ramey will be DHing for Osborne at second. Husinga will be in left field. Batting seventh, batting ninth will be Krumrin, the catcher, and Matsky in right field, batting ninth. First pitch in there for a strike. And that one fouled back. Carter gives chase, but it's out of play. 0-2 count now to Mattis. And can't get him to chase that one. Down in the dirt it goes for a ball. 1-2 the count. Ground ball hard. Foul down the third base side. The 1-2. Popped up to the pitcher. Doherty makes it exciting, makes the catch. One away. Brings up the number 2 hitter. This is McGuire. Peyton McGuire playing shortstop. A 1-1 count, or 1-0 count. There's a called strike. Even it up, 1 apiece. Just off the mark on that one, a little high, 2-1. Out of the zone again. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Francis, Patton in the hole. And he walks him. So the Lions have a man on with one away here at the top of the first inning. Misses on that one as well. There's a called strike. Eastham checks the runner, watches him back to first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Infield playing back. Now 3-1. And he walked him. Back-to-back walks puts runners on first and second with 1 away. Drive into left field. It's going to be down. 1 run's coming in. Hold the runner at second. Marshall takes a quick 1-0 lead. The RBI single by Patton. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Runners first and second, still just 1 away. 1-0 lead here for Marshall. Top of the first inning. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Tigers come in 11-15 on the season. Marshall's official record is 11-13 and strikes him out looking. 2 down. Check swing foul for Ramey. Low and away for a ball. 1-1. Fouled back hard down the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And hits the bat. And didn't get Ramey. It got the bat, but that'll definitely sting. Count stays 1-2. Better on a day like this than one of those 30-degree days. It'll sting for ages. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That one does hit him. Loads the bases up. Bases loaded, 2 down. Batter now is Keim. He'll take a strike on the first pitch, 0-1 count. Show and bunt. Pulls back inside a bit. 1 ball or 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners are going to be moving here. With the bases loaded in top of the first, ground ball hit slowly to first, fielded by Dunn. Unassisted to first, that'll end the inning. Marshall leads 3. They score 1. They lead 1-0. After the top of the first, we'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Welcome back, bottom of the first inning here at Paris High School. The Tigers trailing Marshall 1-0. RBI single by Cade Patton there in the first inning. Brought the run in for the Lions. Now the Tigers are going to start it off, see what we can do offensively. It's going to be Ty King playing third base, leading it off today, followed by Maddox Hutchings in right, or in left that is, and Sebastian Doherty, the pitcher, batting third. No balls, 1 strike on King. Low and away, ball 1. Low and away again. Ty likes to turn on the ball. Right now they're staying away from him. Give him a pitch inside. He would love to take advantage of that wind today. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Two balls, 2 strikes. And got him looking for strike 3. 1 down. Outside, off the plate to Hutchings. 1 ball, no strikes. Turns on 1, deep down the left field line. That's a long foul. He got all of that one. The wind coming out of right. Blowing straight across the field there. And now he puts this one over to second base. Slow roller. Ball gets away. And he's in there safely. Heads back to first. So a runner on. I'll go E4 on that one, I bet. Strike on the first pitch. Runner on first with 1 away. Short lead over at first. Foul back over the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Taking a long time on the mound. Sets finally fires. Out of the zone for a ball, 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 down. Doherty goes down swinging. Brings up the catcher, Carter Eastham. Carter's got a guy on first. He does have 2 outs. Low and away again. Ball 1. Foul back by Carter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big breaking ball. Took a while to get down there. Swings and misses at it. Makes the count now 1-2. Runners going. Swing and a miss. That'll end the inning. The Tigers get a man on an error. Strand him at first, and that's the end of the first. They trail Marshall 1-0. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
It's the top of the second inning. And a miss on the first pitch. 1-0 the count. That went off the plate as well. 2-0. The batter now, number 2, Will Crumrin. He's doing the catching duties today. He's got a quick 3-0 count. There's a nice easy strike down the middle. Still a hitter's count here at 3-1. Swing and a miss there. 3-2, a full count. Nobody on, nobody out. Ground ball deep at second. Scooped up by Rigdon. A flop over to first, off the base. Safe. E4 for Crumrin. Ball on the first pitch. The new batter now is Matsky. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball gets away Eastham just a bit there, but nowhere for the runner to go. 2-1 the count. This one popped up infield. Over at third, King makes a play. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now with Mattis. He popped up to the pitcher his first time up. Just outside. Doherty hasn't been able to get ahead of many batters today. Swing and a miss. Rutter's going down a second. It was a late throw and ends up in center field. Get a stolen base there to Crumrin. Two balls and one strike here to Mattis. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good looking pitch that time by Doherty. He's found himself in a hole behind a lot of hitters. He's got 4 outs and 42 pitches so far. Got him swinging. Helps himself there. 2 down. The batter, McGuire. Second strikeout of the day for Doherty. High and inside for a ball. That's a drive into right center field. He's going to score a run, and he's going to go all the way to second and turn and look. They're going to send him to third. Boy's got some wheels on him. A throw, the tag gets away. He's calling time. He might have had a chance to go home if he'd gotten up quick enough there. Brings Crumrin in to score. On the triple by McGuire. 2-0 Marshall. 1-0 the count now to Francis. Way outside, 2-0. And Ty King wants to come over and have a chat with Doherty for a second. Francis walked his first time up. Takes a called strike there. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Marshall strands another one. They've only got 2 runs. They could have a whole lot more. Tigers have gotten out of a couple jams so far. We go into the bottom half of the second right after this. Back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets, and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
We're back in the bottom half of the second inning. It's 2-0, Marshall on top. Tigers down of number 5 hitter in the lineup. It'll be Ethan Curl doing the DHing duties today. He takes the first one deep and foul down the third base side. No balls, 1 strike. Takes a called strike that time. 0-2. Fly into left field, that's down. Single for Curl, we got a leadoff guy on. That'll bring up the lefty. First baseman Sean Dunn batting 6th. First pitch high and away for a ball, 1-0. Drew Rogers on deck. Carter Krippus in the hole for the Tigers. Watch another one down low. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 3-1. Takes a called strike there to fill the count up at 3-2. Pretty average lead over there at first for Curl. Here's a 3-2. Takes it outside, ball 4. A single and a walk, puts 2 on for the Tigers and nobody out. Drew Rogers coming up to the plate. Rogers swings hard but misses. 0-1. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. Rogers is a free swinger. If it's close, he's going to take a hack. 2 on, nobody out. Pitcher calls time. He wants the catcher to come out there and have a chat with him, so Crumrin will head that way. Patton has worked much quicker when there's nobody on base. When they get somebody on base, he really takes his time out there to deliver the pitch. Yeah, I hope it would throw his timing off or something and benefit the Tigers a bit. We'll see. Now he sets and gets his pitch. Here's the 0-2. Rogers swings and misses for strike 3. 1 down. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Patton. He breezed through the top of the Tiger lineup in the first inning. Having a little more trouble here. In the second, we got 2 on. A 1-0 count with a 1 away. The batter now, Carter Krippus, doing the duties in right field today. He'll swing and miss at that one. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the order brings up Sanders next. After him, back to the top with King. A 1-1. Another swing and a miss. And Patton sets several times there. And misses outside. 2-2. Good eye there by Krippus. Foul tip, strikeout. 2 down. Tigers get the first 2 on, then back-to-back strikeouts. Bring us down to the bottom of the order with Parker Sanders. Strikeout number 5 of the day for Patton. Misses on his first pitch here to Sanders. 1-0. Parker fouls this one back, out of play. 1-1. Breaking ball just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Called strike there, 2-2 count. Two down, 2 strikes, 2 on, trailing by 2. And Sanders wants time. Now he's ready. Woo, way inside. Full count. Patton reached back and really brought that one. Sanders just does get out of the way. Runner's going and calls him out on strikes. That's the end of the second. Top of the third coming up. Marshall 2, Paris 0. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
It's the top of the third inning. Marshall on top of the Tigers, 2-0. Easy for me to say. Doherty misses on the first pitch. 1-0 count. Misses on that one as well. 2-0. Three and 0. There's a strike. We do have some action in the bullpen for the Tigers. And walked him. So Patton takes the walk. The third issued by Doherty today. That'll bring up Kime. Liam Kime, the first baseman, struck out looking in the first. Looks like it's Gabe Roush warming up for the Tigers in the pen. Doherty just started in the third inning here, well over 50 pitches already. Joe's bunt and pulls it back. Ramey on deck for Marshall. Husinga in the hole. Ground ball through the gap. Single in the left. That'll put a man on. Only the third hit given up here in the third inning. Misses on that one with a ball. 1-0. There's a called strike. Misses on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1. Checks the runner at second. Called strike there. Full count, 3-2, 2 on, nobody out. And he walks, the bases loaded. And that's all Coach Tarr wants to see right now. That'll bring up Husinga. After Ramey reaches on the walk, he was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Husinga grounded out unassisted to the first baseman. And they are signaling for Roush. That is all he wants. Going to see some lineup changes, though, here as Jackson exits the game from second base. So I assume Roush will come in his position and be DH'd for. Doherty typically heads over to third. Roush comes in to pitch. So Sebastian Doherty exits the game. Officially going 2 innings. He's got 2 runs to his name right now, but he's on the hook for 3 more sitting out there. And let's see. Crumrin reached on an error and then stole a base and scored a run. So technically that one may not go against Doherty as an earned run. But you would like to have gone a little deeper than just 2 innings. Roush is waving everybody off now. He's about ready to go. So Ty King does move over to second base as Doherty goes over to third. The batter now, Husinga, grounded out to first unassisted in the first inning. And he pops this one up. Dunn getting underneath it. He's calling everybody off infield. Infield fly there. They got the out. 1 down. Brings up Crumrin. He also hit a lazy ground ball to second, reached on the air and scored a run. Way up high and inside. Crumrin able to duck out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. 1-1. That one gets away from Easton. Runs coming in. And Marshall leads now 3-0. Outside for a ball. 3-1. He was heading to first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count with 1 away. Runners at second and third. Got him swinging. 2 down. Bottom of the order here with Matzke. popped up to third base, first time up. Two balls, no strikes. And he hit him. Back to the top of the order now with Mattis. Popped up to the pitcher. He struck out swinging. First pitch inside off the plate at the ball. 1-0. Bases loaded again. Low in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. I see some pretty good sized leads out there on the diamond. No attempt to hold any of them. There's a called strike. 2-1. Gets out way ahead of this one. High fly ball down the left field line, and it's gone. The wind just carried that one and carried it all the way over the fence. Mattis with a grand slam. And the Tigers falling behind in a hurry now. Strike on the first pitch there, 0-1. Fouled back out of play, 0-2 the count. Still 2 away. Base is empty though now. One and two. Two and two now. Tigers trailing 7-0 after that big grand slam over the left field fence. That one way outside off the plate. Full count now at 3-2. And he walks him. Now McGuire heads to first. This will bring up Francis. He's got a walk and a strikeout. Six of those runs charged to Doherty. One of them, they're throw down to short. King backs him up. Stolen base for McGuire. Runner on second now. A 1-1 count. Ground ball, chopper to third. Doherty fires it over to first, right on the money. That'll end the inning. But an ugly one where Marshall scores 5 runs. They lead 7-0. We'll be back in a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Want to know the count? Back to the top of the order for the Tigers. 2 balls, no strikes. King struck out looking to lead off the game. And lines just went into right. That's down for a single. Tigers put 2 guys on to lead off the last inning and were unable to capitalize. This time we got the leadoff hitter. And Maddox Hutchings coming to the plate. 1 on, nobody out. 7-0 Marshall lead here in the bottom of the third. Hutchings totally fooled on that one. Pickoff move back to first, down low. Good dig over there at first. Keim did a good job of keeping that one in play. The first pickoff move we've seen today from him. Breaking ball that jumps way outside. That one started on the outside of the plate and finished even farther. Another breaking ball off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Off the plate again. He's missing pretty consistently so far here to Hutchings. Hutchings reached on an error by the second baseman. His first time up. Ball 4. A free pass puts 2 on. Nobody out. And here comes Sebastian Doherty. A second walk issued by Patton today. And that one's driven down left field line. It's fair. They're going to send the runners back to first and second. We got way off the bag. Hustling back to first is Doherty sliding in. RBI single for Doherty, and they were wanting more. Good job of the outfielder there out there in the left. Husinga got that one back in. But I guess the Tigers on the board, though. So Doherty with the RBI. Runners at first and second, still nobody out. First pitch a ball. That one's popped up, and it's going to be foul, but how far is it going to get? And it does get right into the fence. Third baseman Francis ran into the fence there, pretty solid. 1 ball, 1 strike. He seems to be all right. Doherty takes a pitch out, Doherty's on first. Eastham takes a pitch out of the zone for ball 1. Or ball 2, that is. 2-1 count. Way inside, gets away. Runners move up to second and third. Heads up base running by the Tigers, moves them a little closer. Three balls, 1 strike. Big cut, but a swing and a miss. Full count now at 3-2. That ball would have gone a long way if he'd made contact. Slows it down on him, and he fouls it back. Count stays 3-2. Ethan Curl waiting on deck. Sean Dunn in the hole for the Tigers. 2 on, nobody out. And he base hits it into right field. That could be 2. They're going to send him. 2 runs in, sliding into second. A double. 2 RBIs for Carter Eastham. All right, 2 RBIs for Eastham. Brings up Ethan Curl. Couldn't check his swing and just went all the way around with it. No balls, 1 strike. Reaches and fouls that one back. 7-3 Marshall lead. Biggest inning of the game so far for the Tigers. We do have a courtesy runner out there on first. Or on second, that is. Caleb Brinkley doing the running for Eastham. Curl pops this one up back over the backstop for strike 2. Lays off one there out of the zone. 1-2 the count. Curl singled his first time up. And rips that one foul down the third base side. Count will stay 1-2. Sean Dunn on deck. Drew Rogers in the hole. How big is that grand slam now? That one's popped up, foul territory. Third baseman camping under it and makes the play for out number 1. One away, runner on second. Dunn walked his first time up. Patton spikes that one in the dirt. Or in the grass, actually. Didn't make it to the dirt. Outside, Dunn tries to take it that direction. Fouls it away, 1-1 the count. Well outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. Still just 1 away. Brinkley out there on second for Dunn. Here's the 2-2 from Patton. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. Patton with 7 strikeouts on the day so far to 2 walks. Brings up Drew Rogers, who struck out the first time up. That ball gets away and sends Brinkley down to third, standing up. Oh, and 2 the count now on Rogers. And chops that one foul. Keeps the count at 0-2. That one gets away. Runner heading up to home on strike 3. Heads down to third. Throws him out at third to end the inning. Little collision, but a show of sportsmanship there. Helps him up. And the inning ends. The Tigers get 3 runs. Still trail 7-3. We'll be back with the top of the 4th after this on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Welcome back to fourth inning action. Fourth quarter already got football season on the brain. We got to finish baseball yet. First pitch a strike from Roush. Came in relief in the last inning. Gave up that big grand slam. Settled down and got us out of the rest of the inning. Fly ball deep left field. Played easily out there for Hutchings. Patton goes down. That'll bring up Keim. The catcher is 1 for 2 today, the strikeout and a single. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. There's a called strike, 1-1 count. Off the plate again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big cut at that one. Nothing but air makes it 2-2. Not chasing that one. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he walks him. Runner on with 1 away. As Keim reaches for the second time today, that brings up Ramey. He's been on base twice, hit by a pitch, and walked. Marshall's got some warming up down there in the bullpen. Looks like number 23, Peyton McGuire. There's a strike, 1-1 count. Popped up. King calling it at second. Makes the play. 2 down. That'll bring up Huizinga. Takes the first pitch off the mark for a ball, 1-0. Ground ball to short. Tough play at first, makes a throw in time. That's the end of the inning. Marshall gets 1 on, but they leave him. It's 7-3. Marshall on top. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tigers student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Carter Krippis due up for the Tigers, leading off the bottom half of the fourth inning, followed by Parker Sanders, and then back at the top of the order with Ty King. First pitch off the mark is a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss at that one. Strike one, 1-1 count. Round ball, dribbler to third. Sidearm throw to first off the mark. He's safe and heading to second. And that throw, well, they're going to eat it, so he's safe at second. So Krippis reaches on the air. Belonging to Francis there at third. Runner at second now with nobody out. First pitch a ball. Parker Sanders at the plate. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Chopper to third, eats him up. No play to make. Safe. I'll give him a hit on that one. That did take a nasty hop on him. So first and second for the Tigers. King turns out a breaking ball and pulls it foul. 0-1 count. That one well off the mark. 1-1. That's a strike. 1-2 count. Strikes him out swinging for out number 1. Oh, and 1 or Yeah, 1 out, 2 on. And here's Maddox Hutchings. First pitch in there for a strike. Patton up to 9 strikeouts on the day. 1-1 count now to Hutchings. Fouls that one off the catcher. 1-2. Called strike 3, 2 away. Got him on a big breaking ball there. Strikeout number 10 for Patton. Tigers only have one batter that hasn't struck out today. That's Ethan Curl. Here's Sebastian Doherty. 1 for 2 today with a single. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Lazy fly ball in the infield. Second base there to make the play to end the inning. The Tigers leave 2. At the end of 4, it's Marshall 7, Paris 3 on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
We've made it through 4 innings so far here in the top of the 5th now. Leading it off for Marshall will be Crumrin, followed by Matsky and then Mattis at the top of the order. First pitch, a strike in there to the catcher. Off of the mark a bit on that one there. 1-1 count. Right back up the middle. Deep at short. Throws him out at first. Great play over there. Parker Sanders played it perfectly. 1 down. That'll bring up Matsky, the right fielder. Popped up to third base his first time up. Got hit by a pitch the second time. Scored a run on Mattis's home run. Swings and misses there. 1-1 count. One ball, 2 strikes. And sends him packing. 2 down. Second strikeout for Roush. Through 2 2/3. And we're back to the top of the order now with Mattis. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Mattis is 1 for 3 today, but it was that grand slam that made the big difference in the game right now. One ball, 1 strike. They've got McGuire on deck and Francis in the hole for the Lions. There's a called strike, 1-2. It's senior night here for our tennis players, so we got a nice big crowd out here at the fields. Oh, Rogers drops the ball in center field, just lost it. Throw to second, not in time. Mattis reaches on the air in center field. Second error of the game for the Tigers. Runner at second now with 2 away. Courtesy runner out there at second, maybe? No, that's Mattis still. The batter, number 23, McGuire. Swings and misses at the first one. McGuire is 1 for 1 with a triple and 2 walks today. Takes a called strike there, 0-2. Strikes him out swinging. That'll end the inning. Strikeout, let's see, number 3 for Roush today. As he's gone through 3 innings of work. 7-3 the score. We'll be back in the bottom of the 5th in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the 5th inning. Marshall 7, Paris 3. Leading it off for the Tigers will be Carter Eastham, followed by Ethan Curl and then Sean Dunn. Eastham swings at the first pitch, pops it up, third base calling it, and they make the play. 1 down. That'll bring up Curl. 1 for 2 today with a single and a foul out. Kind of popped it up over to third base earlier today. He'll take first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Chopper to third. Fielded off the first hop. Throw to first in time. 2 down. "5-3" on the putout. Well up high. 1-0. Swings and misses there. 1-1. Drew Rogers on deck for the Tigers. Dunn fouls it away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball that didn't break. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dunn fouls this one away. It'll land harmlessly over the fence. Tigers have got 3 runs on 3 hits so far today. That one misses. Full count now, 3-2. I've got Marshall roughly 7 runs. Well, that part's for sure, but 7 runs on 4 hits. Both teams with a couple of errors. Dunn takes his 2nd walk of the day. 3rd issued by Patton. Rogers up. I take that back. It's going to be Caleb Brinkley batting for Rogers. Brinkley came in as a courtesy runner at 2nd earlier. He's yet to bat. We do have a courtesy runner coming in over at first base. That's going to be number 22, Luke Stuck, coming in to run. Now everybody finally ready. First pitch to Brinkley is out of the zone. Runner on first, 2 down. 1-0 the count. Takes a strike on that one. 1-1 the count. That one gets away. That almost bounced up here into the press box. That ball was way up here. Well, that's stuck. Head down to second base. And the count goes to 2-1. Another wild pitch. Rudder heads down to third. Stuck, making the most of his time on the base path here. He's on third with 2 away. A 3-1 count. Brinkley was taken all the way there with a 3-1 count after spiking the last couple on the ground. That fills it up at 3-2. The payoff pitch here, fouled back. He'll stay alive. Walked him with ball 4. Patton was not happy with that pitch. Runners at the corners now, 2 away. The 4th walk issued by Patton. And Brinkley quickly heads down to second. No throw made there, so no stolen base or anything. They're just going to concede the base. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Carter Krippus at bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error last time up. Got a lot of that one, but it's going to go a lot foul. A little early. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers trying to climb back into this one. Check swing. Just foul down the third base side. Not sure that was the swing he wanted, but he almost got the result he wanted. Count still 1-2, 2 on, 2 away. And he gets him swinging on the outside to end the inning. The Tigers strand a pair. We go to the top of the 6th. Marshall 7, Paris 3 on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
It's top of the sixth inning. A quick 2-0 count now to the batter. This is Francis up there. He's got a 3-0 count. And takes strike one. 3-1 count. Francis is 0 for 2 with a walk today. Make that 2 walks. The third free pass issued by Roush. Off the mark, 1 ball. No strikes. Chopper to third. They get the runner at second. Throw to first, not in time. Double play. Tiger defense turns a double play here in the sixth inning. They're asking for clarifications. The umpire says you are indeed out, sir. 2 down. Now the coach asked if it was a delayed call. I didn't see an out signal at first for a long time. So 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the sixth. The batter now, Kime, has a 1-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike. More warming up in the Marshall bullpen. There's a foul ball back into the tennis fans, I believe. 2-2 count. Kime is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. And they strike him out looking to end the inning. Nothing doing for Marshall there. They've been quiet since the third, but they still lead 7-3. We'll be back in a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
It's the top of the 6th inning. The Tigers down to their last 6 outs. Steady defense and decent pitching has kept Marshall off balance since the 3rd inning. The big grand slam by Modest, though, the difference in the game. One pitch took it from a 3-3 tie to a 4-run deficit. And we are ready to go here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch off the mark for Sanders. He's 1 for 2 today. He's got a single and a strikeout. There's a called strike, 1-1. Another strike, 1-2. Time called by Sanders for a moment. Now he's ready, sets back in the box. Fouls that one away. Nearly made it to the softball infield. Now the 1-2. Chops this over to short. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Here comes Ty King. And Ty is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a pair of strikeouts. Inside, off the plate, 1-0. Swing and a miss for a strike, 1-1. Called strike that time, 1-2. Fouled it way back. Marshall has had Peyton McGuire warming up twice now. Still going with Patton here in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball fouled away. Another foul ball. Count stays 1-2. Patton up to 118 pitches right now. Strikes him out. 2 down. King strikes out for the 3rd time today. Brings up Maddox Hutchings, and we could have a pitching change here. Patton finishes at 121 pitches on the day. Strikes out 13 through 6 2/3. So a pitching change will bring up Peyton McGuire. He'll be the new pitcher. So Cade Patton finishes the day going 6 2/3, gives up 3 runs. Possibly 2 of those earned. 13 strikeouts to 4 walks. and I believe 4 hits on the afternoon. Not a bad day at all. The new pitcher, McGuire, also throws right-handed. The next batter for the Tigers will be Maddox Hutchings. And he is, let's see, 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error. He's got a walk and a strikeout. On deck will be Sebastian Doherty, who is 1 for 3 on the day. Ethan Curl, the only starter not to strike out against Patton today. Brinkley came in off the bench and coaxed a walk in his 1 at-bat so far. All right, everybody heading back into position. We are ready to go. Here's McGuire. And his first pitch is high for a ball. Out of the zone, 2-0. Off the plate, 3-0. Walks him. 4 straight pitches for McGuire. Walks the first batter he faces. And the Tigers have a runner on in Hutchings. And here's Sebastian Doherty. Maddox getting his second walk of the day. Doherty turns on that one, drives it foul. 0-2 this count. Strikes him out swinging to end the inning. Tigers get 1 on, but leave him at first. Top of the 7th coming up in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. It's the top of the 7th inning. Last at bat for Marshall, looking to build a little more cushion. Paris trying to hold him back and come up with a rally here in the bottom half of the frame. Leading it off for Marshall will be the number 6 hitter, Ramey. He is 0 for 1, been hit by a pitch and garnered a walk takes the first pitch for a strike, so the count 0-1. Gets ahead of that one, chops it to short. Long throw. It's there, 1 down. Six-three on the put out, in case you're scoring you're at home there. First pitch off the mark now. The new hitter is Huizinga. Ball 2. Huizinga comes in 0 for 3. Ground ball to short. Deep play by Sanders. Spins, throws it at the first in the dirt. Dunn can't dig it out. Tough play there at first. And Huizinga reaches base safely. Popped foul. Dunn giving chase. Gets it just before the fence. He's out. Nice play there by Sean Dunn. 2 down. This will bring up the bottom of the order. Number 9 hitter, Matzke. One and 0 count. Runners going. Fouls it back. Misses on that one. 2-1. There's a called strike. Throw down to second. Safe. Stolen base for Huizinga. Two and two the count. That one gets away. Runner's going to head down to third. Carter not going to get to it in time. It went down the third base side, but Carter was unable to pick it up cleanly. A full count now. The runner on third. No need to worry about him anymore. Matzke 0 for 3, 0 for 2. He did get hit by a pitch earlier. He's got a pop-up and a strikeout, along with a hit by pitch. And he walks him. Runners at the corners, back to the top of the order. This is Mattis. Ground ball through the gap there at third. Mattis with his 5th RBI of the game. And Marshall goes up 8-3. Runners at first and second. This brings up McGuire. He'll take a strike on the first pitch. Still 2 away with 2 on. And that's foul down the first base side. McGuire's 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. He's walked twice today. Did steal a base in there as well. Ugly swing. Throw down to first for the putout. The strikeout for Roush is number 5. That ends the inning, but Marshall does get another run. They lead 8-3. The Tigers need 5 in the bottom half of the 7th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers looking to extend their season. They need some runs. Trailing Marshall by 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. Carter Eastham leading it off for the Tigers. Takes the first pitch out at the zone for a ball. Carter is 1 for 3 today. He does have a double in the 4th inning. Takes a called strike there. 1-1 is count. And that's through. A single for Eastham. He's got 2 hits on the day, a single and a double now. And we'll have a courtesy runner. This will be number 16, Joel Horn. Curl up at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. Watches the first one for a ball, 1-0. Tigers have had several leadoff guys reach base today and just haven't been able to bring them around. There's another miss, 2-0. Looking to make every at-bat count here in this inning. Pickoff move to first, just about got away. And it's going to be called a balk. The first baseman wasn't even ready for the pickoff move. Umpire explaining what happened there, and we've got a runner on second. Horn heads down to second. 2-0 the count. 3-0, that one gets away, and Curl tells him to stay put. 3 balls, no strikes. And hits him. Curl heads down to first. Runners at first and second. McGuire's had some control issues. He's walked a guy and hit a guy. Not sure if he's going to come out now, if they're just going to talk some strategy. He's only gone a third of an inning officially. And he's got a walk, a hit by pitch, a strikeout. Yet to give up a hit or a run. The Tigers have Horn on second. They'll have Curl at first. And the new batter is our first baseman, number 13, Sean Dunn. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a pair of walks today. Could use some of that patience here against a struggling McGuire. Misses on the first pitch. Lays off another one, 2-0. Misses again, 3-0. McGuire's been all over the map here since the start of the 7th inning. 4 straight pitches send him to first, bases loaded. And now even Crumrin wants to go out and have a word with him. Marshall up 8-3 here in the bottom of the 7th, but the tying run is now in the on-deck circle. And that looks a little different. Drew Rogers coming up to bat. He didn't bat his 3rd time through. He struck out twice. He sat once for Caleb Brakely, who walked. Drew likes to swing right now. I'm thinking, you got to show some patience up there. Make this kid throw a strike. He does just that on the first pitch. 0-1 count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Behind in the count now. Pitchers count 0-2. Rogers takes a very close pitch inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Marshall fans wanted a strike on that one. Bases loaded, the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses, gets away from him. He has nowhere to go. He's out. Doesn't have the empty base to run down to. One down. Second strikeout of the game for McGuire. Third strikeout for Rogers. This brings up Carter Krippus. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Dunn over at first base. Number 26, Brody Quinn. Tigers using a lot of the roster today. Driven foul down the third base side. Had the right idea. A little too far ahead of it. Ball's behind now, 0-1. Just one away here with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th inning, though. Tigers down to their final 2 outs. Called. Strike on the outside corner. Make it 0-2. Fly ball. Center field making him back up a little bit. Makes the catch. Nobody can tag. He was playing shallow out there. And it just hung up a little too long. 2 down. Parker Sanders up. 1 for 3 with a single today. Tigers needing a 2-out rally now, trailing by 5. The bases are loaded for Parker Sanders. Parker singled in that 3rd inning where we got our runs. First pitch inside off the plate for a ball. Called. Strike on the breaking ball. 1-1. Little off the mark there. 2-1. Too high. 3-1. Ball 4. Tigers get a run. RBI for Sanders. And it's 8-4. A tying run now at the plate. First pitch, a strike. 0-1 the count. Ty King, 1 for 4 on the day with a single. That one gets away. Runners are going to move up. Another run in to score for the Tigers. Curl comes in safely. And it's 8-5. One ball, one strike. And chops that one foul. Count will fall to 1-2. Hit hard to third. Throw to first. Is there for the out. King went head first into the base to try to beat the throw. And that will end the ball game. Gave it all he had on that one. Marshall 8, Paris 5 is your final score. We'll be back with some post-game stats in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. Again, your final score, 8-5. Paris falls to Marshall in the first round of regional play. Run down some of the stats for you real quick. The winning pitcher today, Cade Patton. He goes 6 2/3 for Marshall. Strikes out 13 batters. Walks 4, gave up 4 hits and 3 runs. Peyton McGuire came in relief. He gave up 2 runs, struck out 2, and walked 1. Also hit a batter in an inning and a third. The big hitter for Marshall today was Mattis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was 2 for 5 on the day. A single and that big grand slam there in the third inning that really kind of broke the game loose. Run down the Tigers hitters for you today. Ty King led it off. He went 1 for 5 with a single. Maddox Hutchings 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. Sebastian Doherty had a single. He was 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. Carter Eastham led the way. He had 2 hits for the Tigers, a single and a double. Finished the day 2 for 4. Ethan Curl was 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a hit by pitch. Sean Dunn 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Drew Rogers was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts this afternoon. Carter Krippus was 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. Parker Sanders was 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. And Caleb Brinkley came in and walked in his only at bat. Sebastian Doherty will get charged with the loss today. He goes 2 innings and gave up 6 runs, at least 5 earned. Walked 3, struck out 3, gave up 3 hits. Gabe Roush came in relief and did a really good job. He went 5 innings after that. Finished the ball game. Struck out 4, I think. Struck out 5 and walked 4, I believe. He did hit a batter, so it wasn't technically a walk. And only gave up a few hits in the process. Again, the final score, 8-5, Marshall on top. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight and watching here on YouTube. Don't forget, football season will be coming back up in August. If you'd like to be a sponsor on one of our broadcast seasons or the whole year in general, just get a hold of myself or Jeff Chambers, Jim Blue. We'll be happy to help you out. Clay Bess as well, or Lenny Irwin, and we'd be happy to get you on board here as an affiliate sponsor or a corporate sponsor. Either way, it takes a lot of time and effort to make these broadcasts possible, so I want to thank all the sponsors that have been with us all season and making these broadcasts come to you as much as we possibly can.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Welcome back to the post-game show. We're joined now by Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr. Coach, rough finish to the season, but they kept it interesting right down to the end there.
Yeah, proud of the guys, right? 7-0 in the third. Would have been pretty easy to
pack it in and go home,
yeah,
you know.
Just a couple plays here and there, you know. I mean, the big hit by Mattis there in the third was the difference in the game. But I will say, you know, I'm proud of coming in there, even down 7-0. I thought Gabe kept us in the game, did a really good job. Listen, the Patton kid's a good pitcher, college-bound, going to Parkland College, good arm.
You strike out 13 against anybody in 6 innings, you're doing good.
He throws it well. You know, we knew he was going to be a tough out. We were trying to get him out of the game there. So, just tough. Feel for my kids, feel for my seniors, you know. I definitely feel as a coach been blessed with 4 really good kids. The kids there was over here early, hitting, staying late, hitting. You know, Curl, Sebastian, Caleb, and, you know, Trap. Just, you know, I hated that Trap couldn't be a part of this today. It hurt a little bit, you know, because with his facial injury. But, you know, those guys have been heart and soul of the team.
Now, did I see him in the dugout earlier?
Yeah, he was here.
He
he goes, you know, to the doctor again tomorrow. But just, you know, I was happy to have him here. You know,
He's
had a rough few days.
He'd come
so.
back looking like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah,
or
he
something.
kind of does a little bit. I mean, you know, day by day he's getting better. But like I said, I've had 4 seniors that literally would run through a wall. That would never say a bad thing about anyone on the team or the coach on the team. I got 4 seniors that if I say bunt, they bunt. If I say run a lap, they run a lap. The respect they have for the coaches, what the amount of effort it's winter break, they come in and hit. All out. I never had to question effort. I never had to question the way they played the game. And for me, as a coach, that's the ultimate, thank you that they could give you. So
and the impact that has on the
big
younger
times.
kids as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we played, 3 freshmen throughout the year with Quinn and Hutch and Kipton there. And I think at one time tonight we had 5 or 6 sophomores on the field. So I think we played 7 or 8 sophomores overall. So, yeah, man, having guys like that are just consistent, everyday guys. And, they understood. Those guys understood the importance of being big and strong. You know, a guy like Trapp's put on 40 pounds over the year and stronger. Sebastian got so much stronger. Curl, I don't have to say much about him. He's always lifting. But all those guys, I mean, the amount of time they put in, I can't – that's why I do this, for guys that effort like that. So I'm going to miss those guys. The young guys, I mean, like I told them out there, guys, like this is what we do. And we got to get better. We got to get stronger. We got to get bigger, faster. And we will. So.
All right.
Yeah. So, like I said, I always appreciate you guys doing this. Yeah, this one hurts today, just because we came down to our last bat, and I felt good with tie up. Just felt like if we could get one more guy on, maybe hit one in the gap, and Ty could score from first there. But wasn't our day. So it is what it is.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us after the game, and wait till next year.
Hey, it'll be a long winter.
Yes, it will.
But thank you very much. As always, it's always good to the kids to have these games, and you do such a good job here. And appreciate all the sponsors that help you out. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
That's Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr in with us here in the post-game show. Again, the final score 8-5 to wrap up the Tiger season. Again, I want to thank the sponsors, our affiliate sponsors, and the corporate folks for helping the broadcast come to you each and every time that we're able to. For the Paris Sports Network, I'm BJ Pheasant, and you have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.